Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are having any issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. I hope that everything is perfect and you guys are not facing any kind of problems with the audio or the video guys, right? No issues whatsoever. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody great? Please let me know. I hope that everybody is fine and everybody is great, right? Okay. Everything good. Great, guys. Awesome. 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 So, first of all, do let me know one of the things. Did you guys do yesterday's assignment or not, guys? Okay, that is the first thing that I'm going to ask to you guys. Did you guys do the assignment from yesterday's class or did you guys forget about it? It's fine if you guys forget about it as well. There's no issues with that, guys. I just want to make sure that even if you didn't did it, I am just giving you guys a reminder that always make sure, see, assignments that I give you guys in so a boot camp about cloud computing is something that I cannot do like hands-on properly like I do with the rest of the boot camps, right? The reason is because of not everybody will be able to create an AWS account. But still, we have seen how to deploy a website on S3 instance. We have seen how to deploy a website on EC2. We have seen how we are able to tackle stuff like your SageMaker itself, right? So all these different things that we are able to do, you have to dive a little bit deeper right over there as well, guys. Okay, but no issues in that. See, one of the students, Umesh, has said that he was not able to do the assignment. Umesh, no issues in that. Just a gentle reminder. Today, try to devote just 20 minutes or even 10 minutes. It won't take you more than 10 minutes as well to just read through that what is Amazon SageMaker. That's it. Nothing too big about it, right? Umesh, I hope that you will be able to revise the topics today, right? So Michael is saying I enjoyed the projects on SageMaker, EC2, and S3. Michael, I'm very proud that you enjoyed it and you stayed with us throughout the entire bootcamp. So first of all, guys, give yourself a pat on the back to be able to make it up till this particular class. Because what happens is if this entire thing of the 7 days was a 7 days anime or a 7 days Marvel movie streaming competition itself, in that particular case, I can guarantee you guys that the number of students that joined us on the first day, all of them would have remained with us till the last day of the bootcamp because that is entertainment and that is never going to help them out in any way. Education is one of the stuff that takes persistence, hard work, and willpower to learn, to know something a little bit more, to grow a little bit more. It takes efforts. And you guys, I'm very proud to say this that you guys have shown that you have the willpower, you have the exceptional mental capability to pursue growth. That is something that you need to focus upon, guys. So amazing. Keep up the good work itself, guys, and make sure that you guys are continuously learning. See, we are never going to stop with our boot camps. The boot camps are always going to be there for the infinite amount of time itself on different topics, new projects, new information, new knowledge every single time. That is my promise that you guys will be coming to YouTube channel of DevTown and you will be able to find something or the other going on all around the year. That is a promise from my end, guys. Never will be a day where there will be something missing from the channel. So you don't have to worry that there is no place where I'm not able to understand the topic. We will always be there with you guys. So Abhijit is asking, hi sir, there is some service running in my AWS. How to stop it? Abhijit, the first step will be figure out which particular service is continuously running right now. Second particular thing, try to Google it up that how to stop an instance and delete of so and so feature of AWS. So for every single feature, there will be different steps to stop it and delete it. In some cases, they may say terminate it as well. That is the same meaning as to stop and delete. So just Google it up. You will be able to understand it because it differs from different cases to cases. Okay. There will be no exams, nothing. You don't have to worry about it. Can you be my mentor, sir? Sure. Okay, talk with Janish. So due to my internet connection yesterday, I was unable to mark my attendance. It happens 2 times. So what? See, guys, we always say that attendance is mandatory. Attendance is something that you need to have. But if I'm able to see through your attendance that in 1 or 2 days you have missed the attendance and you were not able to get into the class due to some reasons, do not worry about it. We still give you guys the certificates because at the end of the day, you need to understand that certificates don't have a lot of value. What has value is the knowledge that you were able to gain in the class. The more knowledge that you gain, the more things that you came to know in the class, that is what makes the certificates valuable. So you don't have to worry about it, guys, and no issues in that. Okay, so the very first thing I want you guys to understand right over here is that today I'm going to take up this particular class to answer some of the questions that you guys were having. In the previous few days, I have prevented myself from answering any kind of questions that you guys were having related to your own careers. The reason for that is I just wanted to focus upon the classes themselves, making sure that the projects were getting finished on time. Okay. The first thing that I want to make sure that you guys are able to understand right over here is that today's session, I will be taking up my time to answer every single question that you guys are having related to your own careers. I will try to answer every single question out there, guys. The second particular thing that I'm having as a particular thing to ask from you guys is that please try to understand it that you guys have figured it out. Up till this point of time, you guys have seen that learning cloud computing just alone isn't sufficient. Have you guys seen that? Like when we were learning S3, we needed knowledge of web development. When we were learning EC2, we need to have previous knowledge of full stack web development once again. When we were going to use Amazon SageMaker, in that case, we needed to have some idea about data science. So, were you able to understand this? That the entirety of the system, that is cloud computing, cannot function on its own. Were you guys able to understand it? That learning just cloud computing isn't sufficient. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Were you guys able to see this and understand it? That while we were using S3, we needed to understand some of the basic topics of web development. Same goes on for EC2 as well. We had to understand some of the topics of web development. When we came to our main topic, that is SageMaker as well, we needed to understand data science and machine learning and AI right over there itself. So due to that particular factor, one thing is very clear to us that cloud computing on its own cannot function. You need to have some extra information along with the same to actually learn cloud computing to its full extent. So all those guys right over here who were planning to start a career in just DevOps or in cloud computing, you need to understand one thing, that these topics do not function or cannot exist on its own. They exist in collaboration with some other topic. So if you guys were planning to go into cloud or DevOps, you need to make sure that you are actually learning full stack web development, not just front end or back end. You cannot get any jobs, any internships by learning just front end and back end, guys. You have to learn the entire full stack web development, the entire 4 pillars of web development, guys: front end, back end, DevOps, and cloud. So please remember this, guys. Do not forget about it. Okay. How to create an account of AWS? Fatima, Just like you create an account for your Instagram, you create an account for Google, you create an account for your Facebook, you create an account for Netflix, in the exact same way, just go to AWS, follow the procedures, click on next, create your account. It is as simple as that. There's no extra steps involved right over there. Okay. Vijay, I will definitely do that. Currently, I'm traveling a bit. So from tomorrow, I will be back in Bangalore. So I will definitely look into it tomorrow. Okay. So that is the very first thing that I want you guys to understand in today's class. Secondly, what is going to happen in this particular session, guys? See, every one of you must be having some questions or queries that am I studying the right topic? Is this the right pathway for the same? What is the roadmap to get into Google, Microsoft, Amazon? What is the roadmap to become a data scientist or a data analyst? What is the roadmap to become a full stack engineer itself? All these different questions you will be having in your mind. Is CGPA important for me or not? Should I focus upon my college studies? How to manage my time in college to get the best results? What is data structures and algorithms? Is data structures and algorithms important for me or not? So all these questions that you guys will be having in your mind, I will try to make sure that I'm able to answer every single question that you guys are having in today's class. That will be my aim, guys, for today's class itself. Secondly, while answering these questions, I want you guys to make sure that you're listening to every single question that is being asked, every single answer that is being told itself, because that will solve most of your questions that you guys are having in your mind. Are you guys able to follow along with this, guys? Please listen to every single question as well as the answer that I'm saying for the same, because that will answer most of your questions out there. Now, why should you listen to my answers as well? That is a very big question that most of our students ask, right? So, the first particular thing is, I was also in the same shoes as you guys are in. I was also from a small college. I started learning right over there. I got my data analyst internship in Reliance, then a data scientist internship in Geo. Then I got my first job in Google. After that, I worked into full stack development, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud. I did freelancing for a very long period of time as well. I earned quite a lot of money in freelancing during that particular time frame as well. So all this experience that I'm having, I will be utilizing that. That is the very first point that I want you guys to be reminded of. The second particular thing that is there is currently DevTown, this company that I founded, has more than 36 hiring partners, and we have placed more than 7,000 students at an annual package and an average annual package of 17 lakhs per annum. 17 lakhs per annum, that is the annual average package of a student who graduates from DevTown. 7,000 students placed in the past 2 years itself. This month, we have placed more than 1,200 students in the same month. We have placed 12 students in Google this month, 17 students in Amazon, 9 students in Microsoft, more than 40 students in Walmart as well. So all these different things that are there, and if you guys have ever focused upon your attendance, you must have seen our placement results for the month of February posted right over there. All those 36 companies are currently hiring from us. So all these different things included, we have a very good understanding about what a company wants from the students, what a company is looking from a student itself. Is their degree something that they are looking for? Is their journey, that is what they are looking for? The projects, what they you need to focus? So all that knowledge I'm going to use to answer your questions. The third particular point that I would like to tell you guys about is that I'm personally a technical recruiter. So I take up interviews, I create interviews for companies for data science, full stack, for cyber security, for software engineering. I create the interviews and I take up the interviews. I select the students and give to the companies as well. So all that knowledge from the perspective of what a student should do, what a company is looking from the student, as well as what an interviewer is going to ask you, is going to see in you, all that knowledge itself I'm going to utilize to answer each and every question that you guys are having right over here. Okay. Again, Rahul, just to make sure that you are able to understand this, today's session is a career counseling session, not a technical doubt solving session. If you have any questions related to your own careers, post it right over there. I will help you guys out with every single question that is there. Let us start with the first question itself. Okay, I have Ramsha is asking. I'm very sorry if I'm butchering your names, guys. Please just pardon me for the same. I'm having other skills as well as in full stack web development, GCP, and somewhat in AWS now, but I don't know. I am not getting any response from job. How can I apply for jobs or openings? Please try to understand this, guys. How many of you guys want to get into this fields like front end web development, back end web development, DevOps, cloud, or full stack web development? Could you guys let me know? How many of you guys want to get into all these different terms that I use, like even software engineering as well, software development engineer? How many of you guys want to get into it? Front end development, back end development, DevOps, cloud, full stack web developer, or a software engineer, or a SDE. So if this is the question that you guys are having, then let me tell you what you need to learn. Okay. Now, please listen to this answer very carefully. No matter how much you know, if you are a fresher, you don't know anything. If you are an experienced professional, but you still want to change your field itself and you're not getting any opportunities right now, you're searching for an internship, but you are not getting selected anywhere. You're searching for a job, but you're not getting selected anywhere. In that particular case, listen to the roadmap that I'm going to tell you guys and figure out at what level are you at. Have you completed this roadmap? Have you not completed this roadmap? What are the pending things that are still there that you have not currently set up with? So let me tell you, this month we've trained 800 students in full stack web development. 800 out of 800 students got their placements just after 2 months of completing their training with us. Let me tell you what we trained these students in and how they were able to manage to get the guaranteed internships and jobs after that. Listen to this roadmap very carefully on what we train our students in, and you have to follow the exact same roadmap. First, always remember this: no matter if you want to go for software development or data science or full stack or front end or back end or DevOps or cloud, if your aim is to get into companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, JP Morgan and Chase, Goldman Sachs, maybe some big startups out there like Paytm or Bharat Pay, Phone Pay, all these different companies, or you want to get into some small MNCs like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Accenture. In all these cases, you want to get into IT, you have to study data structures and algorithms. If you are not studying data structures and algorithms, you are not going, no matter how great you are at web development, no matter how great are you at data science itself, you are not going to get selected for any of these companies. Try to understand this point, guys. If you are not studying data structures and algorithms, no matter how great projects that you are having, no matter how good you are at full stack, backend, front end, DevOps, cloud, data science, AI, ML, software engineering, no matter how great you are at, okay, if you don't know data structures and algorithms, you are not going to get placed in these companies. At least at a good package, you are not going to get placed. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this fact or not? The reason for that, data structures and algorithms, is DSA in short. The reason for that is the first two rounds of any particular company hiring for any particular position itself is just only one thing: data structures and algorithms. Even before you sit for an interview, you have an online coding round. What do I mean by an online coding round? Basically, they will give you 2 to 3 coding questions, that is data structures and algorithms based questions itself, that you will have to solve in the next 60 to 90 minutes. If you are not able to solve it right over there, you are not even shortlisted for the interview. You will not be permitted to sit in front of an interviewer as well. Let's assume somehow you cleared that online coding round. Even after that, the first interview that will always be there will be another data structures and algorithms round, in which the interviewer will be sitting in front of you, will be giving you a question right over there, and you will have to write the entire code for that particular question in front of that interviewer. And then he will say that, okay, optimize the time, optimize the space complexity itself, and you will have to do that in front of the interviewer. So if your concepts of data structures and algorithms are weak, you will not be allowed to go further with an interview itself. Okay, so how many of you guys are many of you guys will be like, I have never heard of this or something like that, because you guys are of course freshers. So have how many of you guys have MacBooks? Could you guys tell me? Anybody who has a MacBook right over here in the live chat, could you guys let me know? Anybody who has a MacBook right now, could you guys let me know? Anybody who has a MacBook right now in the live chat, or everybody is a Windows user right over here? Many of you guys are having MacBooks. You must have seen on LinkedIn as well, most of the software engineers getting placed in some company get MacBooks right over there, right? 90% of the employees at Google work on MacBooks. Okay, every single big company offers MacBooks to their employees itself. So a developer like me, even I have two MacBooks that I use. For streaming I use a Windows PC, but I practice my development on MacBooks itself. So let me tell you one of the things. So on MacBook, every single developer out there will be using a software called as Homebrew. Okay, to install Python, to install some of the dependencies or some of the softwares or the technologies right over there in their laptop, every single MacBook developer will be using something called as Homebrew. Okay, so the creator of Homebrew, he went to apply for a job at Google. This is a real story, guys. I'm not making this up. He actually tweeted the entire story on Twitter itself. So you guys can definitely check that up as well. So he went to Google to apply for a job. He got into the interviews itself, and he got rejected. Now, please try to understand this, that 90% of the software engineers, all the 40,000 developers in Google, 90% of those engineers every single day use a software that this guy developed to work. Uses all the 90% engineers in Google use a software that this guy developed. So this guy was amazing in software development. But he failed the interviews because he was not able to invert a binary tree. And inversion of a binary tree is one of the data structures and algorithms concept itself. Because he was not good at data structures and algorithms, a person like him, who is actually amazing, one of the best in the entire world, got rejected by Google. We both, right over here, me and you, we are not that great at software engineering as well. So we can't think that Google is going to make an exception for us, that, okay, you are not good at data structures, we'll still offer you a job. So please keep in mind that if you guys are not practicing data structures and algorithms, you're not learning data structures and algorithms, please forget about getting a job in a very big company. You can aim for a very small company, but they are not going to pay you a lot itself. Okay. The second particular thing that is there is, which programming language should we select for our data structures and algorithms? Now, there are many possible programming languages that you might be thinking about. You will be saying that, okay, in my college, I'm being taught C. Like, I'm being taught data structures and algorithms, but in C itself, many of you guys will be thinking that I'm going to do full stack development. I will do data structures and algorithms in JavaScript. Some of you guys will be thinking that I'm going to do data science. I'm going to learn AI, ML, all these technologies. I'm going to use Python for data structures and algorithms. I'm very sorry to say this, but you guys are actually reducing your chance of getting selected in a company. If you guys are selecting C, Python, or JavaScript for your programming language of choice for doing data structures and algorithms, now these things nobody will be telling you guys about because they themselves don't know this. Okay, so I'm telling you guys right over here, please never choose one of these languages for data structures and algorithms. The reason for that is absolutely simple. Whatever programming language that you're selecting for data structures and algorithms, we as interviewers call it as the programming language of choice. We call it as the programming language of choice. In the first round of the interview itself, we are going to ask you questions related to that particular programming language as well. The language that you're selecting for coding data structures and algorithms. Now, what happens right over there is that, let's assume that I am your interviewer. I have more than 5 years of experience. That means that for the past 5 years of my life, I am coding 5 days a week, 10 hours every single day, 5 years continuously in just Python and JavaScript. Do you really think you will know more about Python and JavaScript than me? The kind of questions that I will be asking right over there, the kind of problem statements that I will be giving to you guys will be very difficult for you to solve, reducing your chances of giving the right answers and reducing your chances of getting selected as well. Why not C then? Okay, for Python and JavaScript, I'm able to understand that that reduces the chances of me getting selected. Then what about C? C is a very lengthy programming language. You will never be able to clear the online coding round because there are no STLs, anything. So C is a very lengthy programming language. If you're selecting C, you will never be able to clear the online coding round itself because you have to code 2 to 3 questions in the 1 hour that is being given to you. So you'll never be able to do that. So never select C, Python or JavaScript. The programming languages that you should be selecting for data structures and algorithms should be just C++ or Java, guys. Between these two programming languages, whatever you like, whatever you prefer is great. Is great, guys. You don't have to think about anything else. Whatever you like, C++ or Java, you select that. Okay. The second particular thing is how to crack these online coding rounds. There are two possible methods to it. First, practice every single day. Every single day, you should be practicing coding on platforms such as LeetCode and CodeChef. These are the two platforms I want you guys to focus upon. LeetCode and CodeChef, guys. LeetCode for data structures and algorithms, CodeChef for an exam based approach itself. That is limited number of time, more number of questions, and exam. It's like a test or something like that. Okay, so LeetCode and CodeChefs are the only two platforms that I'll be suggesting you guys. Now let me tell you guys a small tip. Okay, this is a very important tip. Many of you guys might be dreaming of getting placed into Amazon and Microsoft. How many of you guys want to get placed into Amazon and Microsoft? Could you guys let me know? I'll give you a very good trick of clearing their online coding exams itself. How many of you guys want to get placed in Amazon and Microsoft? So in Amazon, this month itself, we placed 17 students at a package of 34 lakhs per annum. And in Microsoft, we placed 9 students this month at a package of 48 lakhs per annum. Let me tell you the trick that is there. In the online coding round, both of these companies copy questions from two platforms. They directly copy questions from these two platforms. So Microsoft copies questions directly from CodeChef lunchtime. The lunchtime, that is an exam that happens on CodeChef. So Microsoft directly copies questions from your CodeChef lunchtime exams itself and pastes it up in their exams. So if you want to clear Microsoft's coding round, that is what you need to prepare for. And Amazon directly takes up questions from LeetCode. Directly. They don't even change the question. They directly take up questions from LeetCode and ask you guys right over there. So if you guys are working on these two coding platforms, these are the platforms where other companies are copying their questions from, right? So these are the best platforms to practice upon. LeetCode and CodeChef, guys. Okay, so for example, let me tell you how we train our students in. So what we do is and one more thing, guys, never, ever, ever spend more than 5 days learning a programming language. If any of you guys have wasted more than 5 days in learning a programming language, you are just wasting your time. I'm being very frank with this. Guys, see right over here, I'm just going to tell you guys the truth. If you're spending more than 5 days learning a programming language, you are just wasting your time, nothing else. If you're learning more than 2 programming languages, you are wasting your time like anything. These are the 2 pointers you need to remember. Any programming language that you need to learn, give it just 5 days. 5 days, 2 hours every single day. Whatever I was able to learn about that language, that is it. That is it. I'm not going to touch that language anymore. Now I'm going to start learning technologies. Now I'm going to start learning data structures and algorithms. That's it. If you are spending more than 5 days learning a programming language, you are wasting your time. I'm very sorry about it. Okay, learning any more than 2 programming languages, you are wasting your time right over there. No company wants it. 1 programming language for data structures and algorithms. Choose between C++ and Java. 1 programming language for full stack development or data science or whatever you choose right over there. That's it. These are the two programming languages that you need to learn. That's it. Anything more than that, you're just wasting your time. Okay. The next particular thing that you need to understand right over here. So let me tell you how we train our students, right? So we start out with the utmost basics. We tell them, okay, choose which particular language you want to learn for data structures and algorithms. They choose between C++ and Java. We give them two choices right over there. Then we get a instructor. So we have an instructor from Barclays. So he's a software engineer at Barclays. She is a software engineer at Barclays. She teaches our students data structures in our C++ and Java. Once the programming concepts are clear, then we start with data structures and algorithms. So we have Ravid Kumar. So Ravid Kumar was one of my we joined at the same time in Google. Right now, he's still working in Google. I joined some other company. He's a software engineer too. That is a senior actually in Google itself, who teaches our kids data structures and algorithms. Ravid Kumar, an engineer from Google, teaches our kids data structures and algorithms. Then we start off with competitive programming. Now, this term is new for you guys. Competitive programming basically means doing questions on lead code and code chef. Okay. In a very simple manner, if I'm telling you guys, it basically means doing questions on lead code and code chef. We make our students solve more than 800 questions on lead code. 800 questions of data structures and algorithms on lead code. Every single question practice, every single question explain. And that Ritik Kumar. So Ritik Kumar is the one who teaches our students competitive programming. And he's a software engineer at Microsoft, as well as the world top 100. Not just in India. World top 100 on both the platforms, lead code and code chef. Both the platforms. So he's the one who tells them the tricks, tips. So basically they are learning for an expert, and that is the reason why the entire batch gets placed, because they are learning everything that is necessary for them to get placed. Okay, so you also have to do the exact same thing, guys. You have to learn DSA, you have to learn computer programming, that is lead code and code chef. The next thing that you have to start off with is choosing your domain knowledge, guys. What do you want to pursue further? Do you want to go for data science? You want to go for full stack web development? What do you want to choose? Now, if you guys are choosing software, cloud computing, or DevOps, or just front end, or just back end, I'm very sorry, you will not be able to get a placement, or even internships as well. You will not be able to get that. The reason for that is very simple, guys, because companies used to look for, just think about it. If you guys are a business owner, you guys are running a startup, you guys are running a very big company itself, what would you prefer? To hire 4 people. Okay, to hire 4 people. One is a front-end engineer, a back-end engineer, a DevOps engineer, a cloud engineer. They know cloud computing entirely, DevOps entirely, back-end entirely, front-end entirely itself. All these things they are able to understand in its depth, but they don't know how to integrate these technologies together. How will a website function? A website functions when they know how to integrate the top technologies together itself. Now, if I'm hiring 4 people at 20 lakhs per annum each, that is 80 lakhs per annum, right? What about hiring just 2 people? Both of these know front end, back end, DevOps, as well as cloud. They know how to integrate the technologies together as well. I hire them at 30 lakhs per annum. Which particular case would you go further with in the case of you becoming the owner of a company? Which particular batch of people will you hire, guys? Please let me know. Which particular batch of people will you hire, guys? Please let me know. The first batch of 4 people, or the second batch of just 2 engineers itself? Which batch will you hire? The second batch, absolutely. The reason, cost is less. We are paying 20 lakhs less right over there. And they know how to integrate the technologies together. They know the individual technologies as well. That is what is happening in the industry right now. If you're just studying cloud, if you're just studying DevOps, if you're just learning front end or back end, you're not going to get any placements. You have to learn all of these 4 things, and not just the technologies individually, but how to integrate the technologies together. That is what is the main focus, guys, that you should be having. So let me tell you the kind of projects that you guys need to work upon. So in the training program, we have a live training program that goes on. It's an industrial training for our kids, right? So what we do right over there is it's a 4 months intensive program. Every single day, 2 hours of live classes, 6 days a week for 4 months itself. That is how long it takes to learn full stack web development. That is how long it takes, guys. So we start with the utmost basics. We start learning the utmost basics, guys. HTML, CSS, get GitHub version control, learn about Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS. This is what I refer to as the basics of web development. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, get GitHub version control, Bootstrap CSS, Tailwind CSS. Learning this, you are not going to get any internships. If you know all these topics, you're not going to get any internships. You cannot expect any jobs as well. This is what I call as the ABCD of web development. Okay, this is what I call as ABCD of web development, guys. Okay, so once you have learned the ABCD of web development, now you need to start your entire. So we train our kids from this particular perspective itself. From the point that they don't know anything about programming, we start with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, GitHub version control, Bootstrap CSS, Tailwind CSS. We help them create small projects. Okay, so, such as your personal portfolio website, such as your landing pages as well, just basic understanding about the topics itself. Once you have done with the projects, then move further with the next topic. Next, you need to start off with React.js. So let me show you guys the entire pathway. I've created it for you guys. So these are our instructors as well if you guys wanted to see. So this is Ritik Kumar, guys. He's currently working in Microsoft and he teaches computer programming. Harsh Akshit, he's an ex-Googleite. He is the cybersecurity expert at Google as well as worked with OWASP. We have people from Google, Amazon, McKinsey and Company, Morgan Stanley, American Express, Sony, Stealth and Moving, Goldman Sachs, HP, Porsche, Oracle, Microsoft, and many more instructors that come every single day live in the classes and teach our kids. So start with the data structures and algorithms. You need to do that. Then go towards web development fundamentals. Like I've already said to you guys just 2 seconds ago, create some basic projects like landing pages, personal portfolio website. Then you start off with the real web development. You start off with learning front end web development using React.js. Now, why am I saying React? Now, you guys will be asking, so why not this, sir? Why not that, sir? Why not Angular? Why not Vue? Why not Next? Why not blah, 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 blah? Calm down. There is a reason why I'm saying just one name right over here, right? The reason is you need to select that particular field which has the maximum number of jobs available, for which companies are actually hiring, for which you are going to get paid a lot as well. So that is React.js. If you are learning React.js, you automatically qualify for every single opening out there, no matter which particular technology that they are offering. And you also get paid a lot because learning React.js basically means you are able to create both websites as well as Android apps, iOS apps, WebOS apps. You are able to create TV apps, watch apps, AR, VR apps. You are able to create everything. Due to that very reason, most of the companies hire for React developers itself at higher packages. So you need to learn React.js in the front end. So learn basics of React, component lifecycle models itself, Webpack, third-party components, styling in React, routing in React, React hooks, state management in React with Redux, connecting to backend. Now, in these particular topics, you will be able to see that there is some theoretical topics out there as well. The reason for that is when you are learning a technology, your theory of that technology should also be clear. Companies are just looking out for just 3 things from you. If you are able to give these 3 things to the company, you will get hired irrespective of what you are doing in college or if you are in college or not as well. Just these 3 things, if you are having, companies does not give a fuck about what else are you doing in your life. The first particular thing is your knowledge, your theoretical knowledge itself. Theoretical knowledge of data structures and algorithms, theoretical knowledge of the technologies that you are using in your projects itself. You need to have that very clear. Second, your skill sets. How good are you at coding in data structures and algorithms? How great projects have you created right over there? Those projects should also be unique. It shouldn't be the same e-commerce website, blogging website, social media website. Please do not do that. Every single student is doing that. You are not standing out from the crowd itself. Everybody is doing the exact same thing. Create projects that actually stand out, that the interviewer is able to see and get intrigued that, okay, I need to interview this guy. This project is amazing. That is the level of your project that should be there. And the last and the third thing is experience. Even for internships, this is true. All these 3 points, even for jobs, it is true. Experience also counts. Now, how to gain experience? You can participate in some hackathons. You can participate in some kind of club activities, coding related activities of your clubs in colleges. You can do that to gain some experience. You can participate in a training and internship program. Do as many internships as possible with small companies, with big companies. The bigger the company, the better your chance of getting selected. So if you're doing an internship with Amazon or JB Morgan and Chase, that is going to give you much more chance of getting selected in a good company. Okay, so aim for getting internships in bigger companies. That is going to be a hell of a like plus point on your resume itself. Always remember that. So once we have learned React.js, try to create some basic projects in React.js to understand React.js a little more practically. Okay, so what we do is we help them create some more landing pages, personal portfolio website, just using React.js itself, just to make them understand the core crux of the topics. Then move on to backend web development. For backend web development, the technologies that you need to focus upon is Node.js, Express, microservice architecture. Because microservice architecture is what these companies are currently using. Very few companies use monolithic. The advantages of microservice architecture, how to design microservice architecture itself, you should be able to understand that. MongoDB, validation and error handling, building RESTful APIs, authentication, authorization, and security of your backend. All these concepts should be very clear with you. Learn to make some small projects. Again, guys, again, why I'm concentrating that once you've learned a topic, create small projects is to clear your concepts. First, clear your concept before rushing towards a bigger project itself. Clear your concepts first. So we teach our students like an RESTful API for task management, a RESTful API for book club itself. Simple things so that they are able to understand the topics properly. Then you have to move further with AWS, that is cloud computing and DevOps. Cloud computing and DevOps go hand in hand. You cannot learn one except the other properly. So learn about cloud computing concepts, S3 buckets, EC2 instance, Elastic Beanstalk, Elastic Kubernetes cluster itself. All these different things should be very clear to you guys. Along with that, in DevOps, you should be clear with Docker and containerization. You should be clear with CI/CD, that is continuous integration and continuous deployment itself, as well as you should be clear with your Kubernetes as a topic, along with Git, GitHub, and version control. That should also be clear to you guys. And then you have to concentrate of integrating the technologies together. So what we do is, once we have done all these things, we have taught them some basic projects, we come to the last two projects, that is the master projects that we are having. We help. So how many of you guys have heard about Zomato and Book My Show? Have you guys heard about Zomato and Book My Show, guys? Please let me know. Have you guys heard about Zomato and Book My Show, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Yes? Everybody has heard about Zomato. So Zomato is basically a web application that is very famous in India, that is used by Indians to order food from the nearby restaurants. It is a billion-dollar company itself. And Book My Show is basically another application that is there in the website, app, whatever you want to call it, that uses like helps users to book movie tickets, event tickets to different events, whether it be a clubbing event or something other. They help you with that, right? Again, a billion-dollar company itself. So what we do is we help our students create the clones of these websites, not just normal clones. For example, Zomato, we help them create the exact same front end, as Zomato. Same, everything is the same using React.js. The backend of Zomato, the same features, the same availability, everything using Node.js, MongoDB, and Express. Then we deploy the entire solution, the front end and back end, to AWS. That is the cloud computing that we use right over here. Once we deploy it, then we use DevOps to orchestrate the entire project itself to the level that even if 1 million people are coming to our students' platform, the platform won't hang, the platform won't crash. It will work smoothly. That is the level of the project that our students graduate at, and that is the reason why everybody gets their placements, right? And let me tell you one thing as well. This month we placed 12 students in Google. Out of those 12 students, only 3 were from CSE. From CSE, there were just 3 kids. The rest of the 9 students were from chemical, mechanical. We had one student from civil as well. Commerce, we had a few students, and one of the students were doing BCA, I guess. One of the students were doing BCA as well. So, as you're able to see, companies don't care what you are studying in college, because it does not matter right over there. If you have the right skill set, right experience, and the right knowledge, these companies will hire you. The only point that is there is you have to focus upon it properly. This is the same way we create the entire Book My Show application as well, and you have to do the exact same thing. Okay, are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? That this is what you have to do: data structures, algorithms, competitive programming, and the entire full stack: front end, back end, DevOps, as well as cloud. Okay, in a similar way. So this is for everybody that is there for full stack, those who are aiming for front end, back end, DevOps, or cloud. The second particular thing is for data science people. Now, what about data science people? I'm interested in AI, I'm interested in machine learning, I'm interested in business analytics, I'm interested in data analytics, I'm interested in data engineering. What about us? What should we do? For you guys, as so anybody who is interested in all these topics: AI, ML, deep learning, or getting into data analytics, business analytics, you want to get into data engineering itself, are you guys familiar with it? Please let me know. Are you guys interested in it? Please let me know. So some of you guys are interested in it. So I'll tell you guys the roadmap for you guys as well, guys. So start off with data structures and algorithms. Data structures and algorithms is also compulsory for you guys. You guys cannot get placed into a good company without doing data structures and algorithms. That is something that you have to take up to your heart itself. To your heart. That you have to do data structures and algorithms. Then you have to start off with the rest of the things. Start with the utmost basics, that is just Python. For all of you guys, it's the exact same process. Start with learning Python. 5 days on Python, that's it. This is how we train our students as well. Then go into data analytics. Okay, start with data visualization itself: NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. Let me show you guys what we teach our students right over here. Right, start with Python, basics of Python, nothing less, nothing more. Once you've studied Python, create some basic projects. So this is what we do. We help them create some basic projects like the secret message project, take a break project, a music website project using Python itself, creating a website using Python to stream movies and videos as well as music. So do that. Once you have understood Python, then go further with data analysis, guys. Start off with data visualization: NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. For that, what we have done is we have collaborated. So I will be able to tell you guys right over here. So once you have done this, we have collaborated with Google and Uber. So what we do is we take up projects from Google and Uber and we make our students work upon it. In this particular way, we are able to gain them the industrial exposure and the knowledge training that they require right over there. You also have to work upon similar projects to gain good experience as well as good information on good projects, right? The next thing that you have to do is learn statistics. You are going into data, artificial intelligence, machine learning. All this is just numbers and numbers everywhere. So you have to deal with a lot of numbers. Statistics should be like the back of your palm. You should be familiar with very advanced level statistics like hypothesis, constructs, population versus sample, hypothesis testing, t-test, A/B testings. All this you should be very familiar with, not just from a theoretical standpoint, but also from how to use it on your data sets. So right over here, we are partnered up with Walmart, who provides us with their data set upon which we train our students. That is how important statistics is, that Walmart is telling that, okay, train the students in statistics. That is how much you need to learn statistics as well. Then move further with SQL. SQL is also very important for a data analyst or a data scientist, guys. It is very important for you guys, no matter if you want to go into AI, ML, data science, deep learning, anything. So basics of SQL join, aggregation, subquerying, temporary tables, window functions, advanced joins, performance tuning, accessing databases using Python. All these concepts practically should be very, very well settled in your mind. For this, what we have done is we have partnered up with Amazon. So Amazon provides us with their data set upon which we work with our students to help them learn the topics. Then you go towards data wrangling and data engineering. This is where you learn to deal with data. Now, please try to understand, nobody's going to say that, okay, this is a purified water. Now work with this. Data is going to come up that is going to be very dirty, that is not going to be properly cleaned. You will have to collect data from various different sources. You have to work with various different kinds of data as well. Okay, so you have to learn how to access tabular data, CSV data, Excel data, JSON data, collecting data directly from websites by scraping these websites itself, how to clean the data, how to assess the data, that whether the data is proper or not, how to convert it into a tidy data, pre-processed data. All these steps is what we refer to as data wrangling. You also have to learn about data engineering, that is ETL pipelining. Okay, extract, transform, load. So ETL pipelining is a very big deal. You have to learn about that as well. Then you start off with your artificial intelligence. After learning all this, you have to start off with artificial intelligence itself. Not before that. If you are learning artificial intelligence or machine learning before that, you're just wasting your time. It cannot exist separately without the existence of the rest of the stuff. You have to learn all these things before starting AI. Now, AI has 24 algorithms under it. AI, artificial intelligence, has 24 algorithms under it. You have to learn all these 24 algorithms, the mathematics behind it, the intuition behind it, how to implement that algorithm, as well as how to use that algorithm in a project. These are the 4 steps that you have to do, guys. What are the 4 steps of learning an artificial intelligence algorithm, AI algorithm itself? Can you guys let me know? What are the 4 steps of learning an AI algorithm? Could you guys let me know? All these PDFs will be soon shared on your WhatsApp groups. You don't have to worry about it, right? But could you guys let me know what are the 4 steps that I said just right now itself that you need to learn by learning an AI algorithm? Could you guys let me know that? Please let me know. Could you guys let me know what are the 4 steps, guys? The first step that is there is the intuition behind that algorithm. How does the algorithm function? Second step, mathematics behind that algorithm. You should be clear with every single mathematical concept behind that algorithm itself. The third particular point is how to implement that algorithm directly. And the last particular stage is to use the algorithm in a project. These are the 4 steps that you should be very clear with. Otherwise, you are not able to do anything right over there, guys. Okay. The next particular thing that you have to do. So all the algorithms I've listed. So AI has 18 machine learning algorithms and 6 deep learning algorithms that you have to do. Total of 24 algorithms. These are the 18 machine learning algorithms that I've listed right over here that you have to do. Every single algorithm should have its very own unique project. So I've not listed the projects that we do, but we have our integrations with different companies, and that is how we create our projects for each of these algorithms itself. Secondly, these are some of the examples that you can definitely do on your own as well. These are the 6 deep learning algorithms that are out there: ANN, CNN, RNN, autoencoders, GANs, NLP based projects itself using perceptron model. So all these different things, including Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch, should be very familiar with you guys. For deep learning, you can ignore the mathematics portion, just the basics you should be able to understand, like gradient descent, L1, L2 regularization, stochastic gradient variance itself, bias and variance. All these basic concepts you should be very familiar with. But advanced mathematics, advanced knowledge is not necessary in deep learning. Okay. So once you are able to done that, that is when you can start applying for internships or jobs. Now, coming back to the same point, sir, I'm not able to get internships. Sir, I'm not able to get jobs itself. Just look at what I have told you guys up till this particular point of time and try to figure out how much do you guys don't know. If you are able to see that 80% of the stuff I don't know, 20% of the stuff I don't know, that is the bridge that you have to cross. Once you are able to cross that bridge, you will be able to get internships, you will be able to get jobs as well. Otherwise, not. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. If you don't know 80%, if you don't know 20%, if you don't know 90%, that is the bridge that you have to cross to get an internship or a job. Otherwise, you're not going to get any internships, any jobs, guys. I'm telling you guys this very frankly right now itself. Do not think that getting a job is so easy. It's not. Otherwise, everybody would have got placed into Google. Otherwise, everybody would have been in Microsoft itself. That is not the case. If you look at tier 2 and tier 3 colleges, most of the students get unplaced. They don't even receive their placements itself after studying CSE, let alone other people. But DevTown has been able to showcase this month 70% of our students who got placed at an average package of 17 lakhs per annum. They were not from CSE and IT. We had students from maritime engineering, merchant navy, who got placed into Amazon as front-end web developers in React. At 34 lakhs per annum, these guys got placed into Amazon itself. Merchant navy people. They don't have any correlations with IT. They have no information about IT itself. We have so yes, Mohammed, even if you are from arts, we get a lot of students joining us from arts as well. The only thing that you have to take care is how much do you don't know. If you are able to learn all this, it is guaranteed that you are going to get a placement. It is guaranteed in written. No matter if you are even from diploma, the diploma students that joined DevTown, the average placement for a diploma student is 12 lakhs per annum. After learning this, the average placement for a diploma student is 12 lakhs per annum. So what are you guys waiting for? That is what I don't understand right now. Figure it out, guys. Where are you lacking? I'm giving you guys the exact path. I'm giving you guys the shortest path of getting where you want. See, the amount of hard work that you put in right now will determine the rest 60 years or 70 years of your life. Right now, most of you guys will be at 20 years of age, right? Most of you guys will be of 20 years of age. What you do right now in college, that is going to determine the next 60 years of your life. You have to decide whether you want to get a 30 lakh rupees per year job or you want to get a 3 lakh rupees per year job. You have, or you want to remain unplaced, you don't want any placements. That is something that you have to decide. Nobody else can do it for you. I'm very sorry to say this. The amount of hard work that you put in right now, your friends are not going to pay for your food when you can't afford it after passing out of college. They are not going to feed your family when you can't afford it after you pass out of your college. You have to decide whether your friends are so important that you are ready to waste the next 60 years of your life for just 2 years of enjoyment with them. Or do you want to work hard right now? And so right now I'm in Taj. So currently I'm sitting right now inside of a room in Taj. Taj is a very big hotel. So I'm in Taj, Bhubaneswar itself. I'm here for a lecture in one of the colleges, KIIT. So try to understand this, that if you want a lifestyle like that, you have to work hard. It was not like, I also enjoyed with my friends. It was not like that. It's not as if, and please remind, I will tell you guys this as well. I hated programming. I was not good at it. I hated it from the bottom of my heart itself. I still hate it. It's not as if I've started loving programming all of a sudden. I love teaching. I don't like coding. But what I understood in the first year of my college was that if I don't do this, I will not be able to make money. Freshers, no matter from what background they are from, they earn a lot of money. So the first salary that I got in Google, my annual CTC was 60 lakhs an annum. 60 LPA. That was my salary as a fresher. My father, who is in civil engineering itself, his salary is also not that much. And a 22-year-old child was able to make that much. So you have to decide what you want to do in your life. Nobody else can do it for you. Always remember this, guys. You are the one who is making that conscious decision of not coding every single day. You are the one who is deciding that I will not be coding today. I will not be learning today. I will not be focusing today. You are the one who is deciding that, nobody else. You have to work hard. There is no other path. Okay. So keeping that in mind, guys, I want to make sir. What about .NET framework and web application development? Do not do that. Bharat Kumar. Bharat Kumar, I will be suggesting not to do that. The reason for that is a legacy platform. A legacy platform is something that is getting replaced by companies. Okay, it is something that the old systems used to work upon. The latest systems and the hiring will be based on JavaScript itself. If you are learning .NET framework or something like that, I will suggest you not to do that right now. Focus upon MERN stack, AWS, and DevOps. Please don't do that. Otherwise, there are two options that will happen with you. First, you will not be able to get placed. Either that is one of the possibilities, or if you are getting placed, you will be getting placed at a very low package. Because the availability of such developers is a lot, number of job opportunities is low, more older people are there right over there with more experience that will get the jobs. You will not, as a fresher, will be either paid very low or will not be able to get a job. You want to make sure that you have to go into a field wherein there are lot many number of jobs and a higher package job right over there itself. That is what you have to do. Okay. I'm about to complete my second year of engineering and I'm interested to join your program. Please do let me know how much it costs. So, as you guys know that DevTown is a non-profit organization, right? So, usually I try to make sure that if I am doing something that I take it for free itself, I don't charge anything for it. But for the training and internship program, we have a charge associated with that. The reason for that is I'm not the only instructor right over there. There are instructors, like I've already shown you guys. There are instructors joining us from every single company out there actually. Whether it be McKinsey and Company, Morgan Stanley, other Google people as well, American Express, Microsoft. So we have to pay them. Due to that particular reason, there is a cost to the program. That is the training and internship. But don't worry, the boot camps are completely free. You can study from the boot camps at any particular point of time. But those who are interested to join the training and internship program, the program is going to be of 4 months. That is the training. But like I said, the name of the program is training and internship. So I would like you guys to know that for the past, I think so, this is the 5th month, right? For the past 5 months, upon seeing the performance that we had in the past 2 years, how many students we were able to place in every single company, 18 of these companies have offered our students a 1-month guaranteed internship. Let me tell you guys this, like, this is a very, very, very amazing thing, guys. I don't know if you guys know about it or not. I never say this out loud as well a lot of times, but seeing the performance that we had of placing 7,000 students in these companies, 18 of these companies have offered our students a 1-month guaranteed internship. A 1-month guaranteed internship. Would you guys like to know which are these companies? I would like to boast it off because it is something that is a personal achievement of mine, right? So I would like to boast it off to you guys. Would you like to see which are these 18 companies that are currently providing our students, our training and internship students, a 1-month guaranteed internship? And please keep in mind, they don't take any exams. They don't take up any interviews. They directly any student graduating from the training gets a direct internship. And one of the best parts is that the student decides which company he or she wants to intern with. The students decide which company he or she wants to intern with. Let me show you guys these companies right over here. Let me open it up. So these are the companies, guys. In data analyst and software engineering, we are having companies like Cognizant, Deloitte, Boston Consulting Group, KPMG, Tata, Accenture, and British Airways. These are the seven student companies that are offering our students a 1 month guaranteed internship without any interviews, without any examinations itself. For full stack web development, we have companies like Cisco, Commonwealth Bank, JP Morgan and Chase, Lyft, Amazon. So, like I've already said to you guys, Amazon is one of our hiring partners as well. Accenture, Walmart, Infosys, HP. Our student decide in which company he or she wants to intern with. That is the level that we are at. And then we are having for cybersecurity, we are having one program. For that, we have MasterCard, ANZ, JP Morgan and Chase, and PwC. Keep in mind that these companies don't even go to various different college placements. Like, if you guys see your own college records, you'll find that some of these companies don't even come to your college as well. And this is a very proud moment that I had, that the kind of trainings that we are able to give, the kind of knowledge that we are able to impart to our kids, the companies are so sure of it to make sure that these students join them. They're able to offer a 1 month guaranteed internship to our students itself. And we don't stop right over there. Like I said, we need to make sure that our students are able to get the experience. We need to make sure that our students are able to get the knowledge, skills. Knowledge has been provided in the training program. Skills related to computer programming, related to their good projects as well, has been provided in the training program. Now we focus upon gaining experience. We provide our students with a letter of recommendation, an offer letter, and internship completion letter directly from DevTown first, of 3 months of completing the entire program itself. And then we make them select one of these companies that they want to intern with. Once they select the company, they start off with the internship when they want. So it is a completely remote. The entire training, the entire internship happens completely remote, completely online. Our students select the companies, they do the 1 month internship with them, and then we start with their placements. Now, for example, if I selected Amazon, let's assume I did my 1 month internship in Amazon. If I did good in Amazon in the 1 month internship, Amazon will directly hire me from there. Amazon will not even look at me at a second point in time. They will directly hire me from there itself. Then I've already showed you guys the instructors that we are having, right? All these instructors, if you guys don't know, there's something called as referrals. All these instructors provide us with more than, with their friends, with their colleagues. They collect all the referrals and provide it to us, and we distribute more than 300 to 400 referrals every single month within our students itself to help them with placements. The third way of making sure that our students get placed, so if you guys have ever focused upon your attendance, I know you guys don't see the attendance properly anytime, but we actually have posted our companies that directly hire from us as well. So if you guys have ever focused upon the attendance, you would have seen that. I don't think so you guys have ever seen the attendance properly. So I will show you guys the attendance right now itself, right? If you guys have ever seen our attendance, these are the placement statistics from February. These are the February placement statistics, and every company that hired from us, as well as the number of students placed in that company in February. These are the 36 companies that are currently hiring from us as well as our recruiting partners. So the third particular way of placing our students is through our recruiting partners right over here. And then the last method of placing our students is through our job portal. We have our very own job portal where various different companies come, post their requirements, and students can apply directly from right over there. So basically, DevTown is a talent recruiting agency. We make sure we take up the requirements from the companies, we take up students, we make sure that the student is able to reach those requirements, and we place the students from there. That is how the entire placement happens. And due to that particular fact itself, these 18 companies are able to provide us with the 1 month guaranteed internship itself. That is how we are able to do it. All are Indians. Why? Because most of the students are from India. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. I've already enrolled in that internship super fast. Huh? That's great, Meghna. Okay, great. So that is how we make sure that our students get placed right over there. And that is the reason why many of the students join it, because getting a 1 month internship directly from from Amazon, from JP Morgan and Chase is not a small thing. It is a very big deal out there. So the cost of the entire program, including the entire 4 months of training, live training. So the training happens every single day live on Zoom calls, wherein the instructor will be coming live on the Zoom call for 2 hours every single day. He'll be sitting there training you guys. Then live doubt sessions will be there every single day in the evening after 7 o'clock across 4 months. Then we will be having the 1 month guaranteed internship. That is, you have to select when you want to start the internship. If you say to us that we want to start after 6 months, we reschedule your internship to happen after 6 months itself. And that is how we take up the entire thing. And then we start with your placements. The cost of the entire program is 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST. That is approximately $100. That is the cost of the entire program itself. From start to end. From start to end, that is the cost of the entire program. $100. That is 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST. That is the entire cost of the entire program. And that too, we have divided it to, you can pay in monthly installments, you can pay it in EMI as well, everything right over there. The reason for that is somebody from Google is going to come every single day in the evening, train you guys live in live classes. We have to pay them something for 4 months. We have to pay them something itself to train that students. So we usually pay them around for the entire 4 month duration. We pay them around 1,500 or 1,600 rupees per student per month. That is what we pay them to make sure that they are able to come to the class live, sit in the class for 2 hours, train the student in the required technologies, make sure that the student is able to solve all the doubts and everything right over there. So that is the reason why there is a cost to the program. If I was the only one doing it, which I cannot, then I would have done it for free itself. So that is how we make sure that the entire program goes on. Now, could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested for the program? Right now, we have started off one of the batches itself. The pre-registration fees is just 500 rupees. To book a seat for the program, it is just 500 rupees itself. Nothing less, nothing more. The reason for that is because we just want to make sure that the seats are filled so that we are able to start the class itself. That is it. So for those students who are interested in the program, the cost of pre-registration is just 500 rupees. But I'm very sorry to say this, that even if you want to enroll, we might not be able to take you guys in. The reason is that I only have 25 seats. That's it. I cannot take in any more students. The reason for that is that we cannot take in any more students after that. We have to have a small batch of class of 50 to 60 students so that we are able to focus upon every single student individually. And we have limited number of seats of guaranteed internship. So we will not be able to take in any more students. Just 25 students can enroll into the program. I'm very sorry to say this, guys. I will want everybody to get enroll into the program, but due to the reasons of limited number of instructors that we have, and we have some prior commitments with more than 100 colleges. So we have partnerships with more than 100 colleges. They send us 10 students every single month to get trained. So I can take up only 25 right now. So we have separate seats that I keep for boot camps. I keep some separate seats for career counseling sessions, so that if any student is interested very much, he or she can join the program as well. Okay. So Tanmay has already enrolled as well. That's great. So we get students joining us from all over the world. We get students from Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Spain. We get students from UK, UAE, USA, Kenya, Nigeria, a lot of different countries itself. So we are also very proud of this particular fact that we are able to get students from all across the globe, not just from India. Of course, we get a lot of students from India. So yeah, that is also true. But that is something that has happened right now. So can you guys let me know once again how many of the students want to join the program? Because right now I will be only able to take in 25 students. After that, the rest of the students, even if they want to enroll, they will not be able to get the guaranteed internship, because the guaranteed internship is available for only 25 students right now, because that is the number of seats that we keep with the companies, because the companies also have to spend a lot of money to take up put up people for the internship, take up the entire internship, do the entire internship. So they give us a limited number of seats to use right over there. So for those guys who are interested into the training and internship program, I will be providing you guys with a registration link right now itself. The link will automatically close after the first 25 enrollments. As soon as 25 people have enrolled into the program, the link will automatically close, because we cannot take in any more students after that. That is the point. So if you guys are interested in the program, I'm sharing with you guys the registration link for the same. Like I've already said, guys, the registration will be only for 25 students right now. I'm very sorry to say this. The pre-registration fees is just 500 rupees plus 18% GST. That's it. That is the pre-registration fees. 500 rupees plus 18% GST. Those students who are from outside India, please message on the WhatsApp number. I will be providing you guys with the WhatsApp number as well as the registration link as well. Those students who are from outside India, they have to message on this WhatsApp number itself, because our team will then get into contact with you. They will freeze your seat, get into contact with you, and then help you out with the enrollment. For the Indian students, I've already provided you guys with the pre-registration link. The total cost of the entire program is 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST. The pre-registration fees is just 500 rupees plus 18% GST for the entire program itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So I provided you guys with the WhatsApp number as well as the pre-registration link for those students who are from outside India. They can use the WhatsApp link, and those who are from India itself, I provided you guys with the pre-registration link in the live chat. Like I said, the link will automatically close after 25 enrollments. The reason for that, I've already told you guys that we will not be able to take in any more student. Okay. Anurag Pandey, the internship is guaranteed. The internship is guaranteed. You will select which company you want to intern with. We will guarantee you that we are going to provide you guys with the internship in that company whenever you want to start. You don't have to worry about it, right? The attendance will be given in the next 15 minutes, guys. For those asking about the attendance, you don't have to worry about it, right? So the attendance will be given after 15 minutes itself, so you don't have to worry about it. Hari Krishnan, you have enrolled your entire college for career counseling program. Hari Krishnan, the program would have went exceptionally well. If you are our students, then I expect that it would have went exceptionally well itself. Okay. Anurag Pand, I'm from outside India. Please admit me. For those students who are from outside India itself, please approach us on the WhatsApp number, and our team will be able to help you guys out. I pinned up the WhatsApp number in the comment section itself, so you will be able to see right over there. Okay. Like I said, guys, there is no cost of the internship. We don't take any cost for the internship, guys. We take up the cost for just the training. Like I've already said, because a person from Google is coming right over there every single day to teach you guys, right? So due to that itself, is there any age criteria for that? There is no criteria like that. It is just that it is first come first basis. The reason for that is very simple, because we are very sure with our program. We are so sure that it is just first come first basis itself. Okay, so the cost of the entire program, like I said, is 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST. Can you give that guarantee in written, Sanskar? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes, Sanskar. This is a YouTube video. It is not going to go anywhere. So I'm swearing on my heart right now and giving a guarantee to Sanskar Agrahari that the internship with the company of his choosing is guaranteed at the end of the training, without any exams, without any interviews, nothing, direct, guaranteed after the training in the company of his choosing out of the list. So how does that sound to you? I hope that is fine, right? No, Anshuman, it is 500 plus 7,000. The total cost is 7,500. So there's no cost on top of it. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. So this program is just available for college partnerships that we have with the 100 colleges that we are having right now. We're trying to expand that as well, but we are not able to do that. But so because colleges don't want to spend that much money, they will take that much money, but they will not spend it. I don't know why. So due to that very reason, we have limited number of seats. If we make it public for everybody to use, then we will not be able to like handle them properly. So we only give this for inside of these training programs, or inside of the boot camps, or inside of the career counseling itself, for the students that are just interested in it. The entire internship as well as the entire training will be completely online. Completely online. When is the next batch? Arham, so what happens is, we don't see, the training happens every single month. Training goes on every single month. But the guaranteed internship comes to us very rarely. So whenever these companies want to hire from us, they will provide us with the guaranteed internship. They provide us with the guaranteed internship and we take our students from right over there. Okay. So the next batch of training will happen next month as well. But will it be having the guaranteed internship or not? I don't know. For example, if you are enrolling right now, itself, you can reschedule your internship as well as your training at any particular point of time, because you have the guaranteed internship. You can reschedule the entire internship to be happening after 6 months as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Clement, why international cards are not allowed? So they should be allowed, but I think so due to Razor Pay, because we use a third party application right over there. I think so due to Razor Pay itself, that is the case. So if you are not able to, if you are an international student itself, just approach us on the WhatsApp number that is there inside of the live chat. I pinned up the comment as well. You can reach out to us from right over there. Any questions or queries as well that you guys are having, you guys can reach out to us on that WhatsApp number and we'll be able to help you guys out with that. Okay. So I was unable to attend the class in the evening. I attend those lectures in the morning. Do I get the certificates? Singh, you will have to please convert your currency to dollars. In dollars, Sam, it will be $100. I think so. I have already told that, but I will just retell it. It is just $100. Extra fees for foreign students? Chris, no, there's no extra fees for foreign students. The processing fees and that is something that you have to pay to the platform itself, not to us. Okay. How frequent is the guaranteed internship program? So the last one that we had was 6 months ago. So the last one that we had was 6 months ago itself. So this after 6 months we are able to have a program right over here. Okay. What's the process after paying? So after making our pre-registration itself, somebody from DevTown will be approaching you guys and will be helping you guys out throughout the entire process, figuring out the entire way for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Can I pay the in installments? Absolutely yes. As you will be able to go right over here, the pre-registration fees is just 500 rupees. The rest of the amount you will be able to pay it in monthly installments as well. Okay. Rakesh Rocky, you are just doing promotion for yours, not for us. Rakesh Rocky, try to understand this, that I am merely providing an opportunity. I'm not gaining anything out of it, because, like I said, I pay the entire money to the instructor that is taking up the class. The classes that I take take it for free. I don't charge anything for that. The reason for that is we have to pay them. Otherwise, I don't want you guys to be learning from some shitty ass person. I want you guys to be learning from the best. And devoting that much time every single day to train so many students, we have to pay them. We don't have any options right over there. The best part of the entire program is that after the end of the program, so you learn C++, Java, data structures, algorithms, computer programming, full stack development, or data science, or cybersecurity, whatever you are choosing right over there. After the entire program, you get access to the entire program, the recordings of all these classes. So for example, if I have chosen full stack development, I even get the recordings of data science and cybersecurity with lifetime access. With lifetime access itself. Okay. With lifetime access. What is the time of the training? The training will be happening in the evening after 7 o'clock itself, because these instructors are currently working in these companies, right? So due to that itself, they are busy in the morning. So we have to take up the class in the evening itself. Okay. Vankanta, maybe that is true for you. Maybe you don't see, if you are able to learn everything on your own, you don't need any mentorship. You are able to do everything on your own. You are able to get an internship on your own self. That's good for you. But not every student is able to do that. That is what DevTown provides, a one-stop platform wherein. So the prerequisite for this program is that you should not know anything. That is the prerequisite of the program. That is, you should not know anything. The reason for that is very simple, because we want our students to be trained from absolutely the beginning, from the absolute scratch itself. You don't need to know anything, not even what is programming, what is coding, what is CP, what is Python, nothing. We start from right over there to the point where you are able to get an internship in Amazon, JP Morgan and Chase and all these companies. That is what our aim is, and then into our placements as well. Okay. Is it possible to catch up to miss class in the program? Absolutely yes, Malik. Like I've already said, the classes will be recorded and will be given to you guys with lifetime access as well. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. For those guys who want to enroll into the program, please complete your pre-registration today itself. Make sure that you are able to complete your pre-registration today, because I want to get over with the 25 requirements of these companies that have come to us. We want to make sure that we are able to fulfill it by today itself, because that is the last batch that we are having right now. Okay. Sir, if I enroll after 3 months, will I be able to get a guaranteed internship? Whenever there is a chance, say there is a very low probability of that. If you are enrolling right now, and you can reschedule after the program to 3 months as well, then you will be getting the guaranteed internship. Okay. Are the internships paid? If you are working in the internship and the company likes your entire work itself, you'll also be get paid a stipend between 15,000 rupees to 25,000 rupees if you are doing well in the program. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So if you guys want to enroll into the program after 3 months or 4 months, I will be suggesting not to do that. The reason for that is, at that point of time, whether we'll be having the guaranteed internship or not, we will not be able to promise you. But right now, if you're enrolling yourself, you can reschedule the entire training and internship to start from after a month or 2 months or 3 months or even 8 months as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Like I said, guys, please do complete your the pre-registration is just 500 rupees plus 18% GST. That's it. 500 rupees plus 18% GST. That's it, guys. Once you are able to complete your pre-registration, that is it. Okay. Full stack development in this package, AL, DL algorithms are not included. No, Mohammed. So you have to choose which particular program you want to go further with. You want to go further with full stack development, you want to go further with data science, or you want to go with cybersecurity. Let's assume you're going further with data science. Then data science will be going on live for you. Data structures, algorithms, computer programming, C++, Java, data science will be going on live for you. But we'll also be giving you guys the entire class recordings with lifetime access for all these subjects, as well as full stack development course, as well as the entire cybersecurity course for free. We don't charge anything for that. We want to make sure that you guys, at any particular point of time in your future, if you want to learn full stack, you have the resources available with you. Okay, Mohammed, I hope that answers your question, right? Mode of language will be English, but our instructors will be having the help as well. Harshal, 100% placement support. Of course, Harshal, like I've already said, I've told you guys the 4 methods of placements that we are having. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now, guys, I will be sending you guys the attendance link right now. Please do complete your pre-registration as soon as possible. Okay. Malik, this is a separate program for that. This is the training and internship program, not just for full stack, but for data science as well as cybersecurity. Okay. So right now, I'll be giving you guys the pre-registration link right now. Sorry, your attendance link right now. Give me a second. In the meanwhile, guys, those who want to participate in the training and internship program, make sure that you guys are able to complete your pre-registration today itself. Okay, because this is once in a lifetime opportunity. These companies like Amazon, JP Morgan and Chase, these don't go to every single college as well. You guys are able to get, no matter from where you are, in which particular part of the world you are from, you are able to get a 1 month guaranteed internship with these companies. This is not a small thing. This is a very big deal. Take up this opportunity. I don't know how many seats are left. If the link is still working, that means the seats are still left. Otherwise, if the link has ended, then there's nothing more than we will be able to do about it, right? So right over here, guys, I've already provided you guys with the attendance link as well. Make sure that you guys are able to fill up your attendance on time. Meghna, like I've already said, this program is not public. This is not made for everybody. This is made for just our college partnerships. When we get a few seats left right over here, we offer it to our students. The program that is there on our website, that is not the same. These are two separate programs that we are having. The cost of this program is 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST. The pre-registration is just 500 rupees itself. Right over here, guys, if you guys do fill out your attendance as well right over here, I've already provided you guys with the attendance in the live chat. I've also provided you guys with the WhatsApp number as well as the registration link. I pinned it up in the live chat as well. So if you guys are having any questions or queries, you guys can approach us from the WhatsApp number. What about international students? said, you can definitely participate in the training and internship program. It is also available for you, but you will have to approach us via the WhatsApp number that I've pinned up in the live chat, as you're able to see right over here. Said, approach us from right over there. Somebody from DevTown will be able to help you out with that. So first we'll freeze your seat, and then you guys can do that. Okay. Sir, is this a okay? So Victor, I don't know exactly how much it is, but approximately $100. When I said $100, it was approx. I don't know the exact conversion, but it is 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST. The exact amount I have no idea, but yeah, approximately $100 itself. Approach us on that WhatsApp number. The person who will be approaching you from that number itself is the genuine person, so you don't have to worry. It will be from DevTown itself. Okay. Yes. Okay. I provided you guys with the attendance link. I hope to see some of you guys joining us soon for the training and internship program. Okay. And how the web development certificate will be provided to us on your email IDs. The same email ID that you're using for your attendance, it will be provided on that email ID itself. Okay. Yes, Bobby, definitely messages on the WhatsApp number. We will be able to help you out from right over there. Okay. So make sure, guys, that you are able to fill up your attendance on time. I think so. I've provided the attendance almost 100 times right now. Okay. So make sure that you are able to do that. Sir, if I've missed one session, will it affect the certificate? Athava, not at all. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So those who are interested in the program, do complete your pre-registration today itself, because if the link has stopped working, that means that it is over. Let me just check. Yeah, the link is working. So, okay. So we still have some seats left right over here. So can students from Pakistan join? Absolutely, yes. Just message on the WhatsApp number. They will be able to help you out with that. Okay. When will the certificates be sent to us? Within the next 6 days, the certificates will be sent to you on your email ID itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay. So I provided you guys with the I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. So, any questions or queries that you guys are having, you guys can reach out to us on this particular WhatsApp number. The cost of the entire program is 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST. There's no other program that we are offering right now. It is just 7,500 rupees plus 18% GST, in which there are live classes, live training for 4 months, every single day on Zoom classes, 1 month guaranteed internship with the company of your choosing. What a company that you want to intern with out of this list: for data analyst, Cognizant, Deloitte, BCG, KPMG, Tata, Accenture, British Airways. For full stack web development, you are having Amazon, Walmart, JB Morgan and Chase, Cisco, Commonwealth Bank. What a company that you want to intern with, you can select right over there, and will provide you with the 1 month guaranteed internship right over there. Okay, so if you guys are interested in joining the training and internship program, I've already provided you guys with the pre-registration link. So you guys can definitely participate from right over there, or else you guys can approach us from the WhatsApp number as well. We will be able to help you guys out from right over there. Okay, so I've already provided you guys with the pre-registration link. The entire internship is completely remote, Dobe TV. You don't have to worry about it. It is entirely remote. The class is over, guys. You guys can leave the meeting at any particular point of time. Okay. So in the entire program, you get a 3 months internship from DevTown, first of all. The 3 months internship certificate from a small company like DevTown, first of all, and then the 1 month guaranteed internship directly with the company of your choice. That is something that happens directly with the company. That is not by us. It is directly with the company itself. Okay. So right over here, guys, if you are interested in the program, you guys can reach out to us from right over here. Shimanshu, there is no due date for the project. You don't have to submit the project anywhere itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Farnaz Mo, I've already answered this question, Farnaz, almost 3 times. Again, I will be answering. If you're doing well in the internship, you'll also get paid. Okay. But you have to do well in the internship for that. Right? Okay. So, like I said, guys, if you are interested in the training and internship program, you guys can approach us from right over here as well. So, thank you so much, guys. We'll meet in the future classes, maybe in the training and internship or in the further boot camps. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.